I think I'm the one with baby fever right now.
I just dove in, and I've never dove in like that.
Let love come find you.
So how do you both know that you found the one? You said you wanted to start off.
I'm gonna start this one off. When we started talking, around when we met, I knew she made an impression on me. But that kind of like festered, and I don't want to use the word fermented, but that's kind of how it did, you know. Some beautiful things come from fermentation, you know. So kimchi, man. When we hung out for the first time, I just knew we were meant to be together. I would tell her, like when I talk about manifestation, I told her that we were gonna be together. There's always a voice that's doubting something, but I told her no. I saw it. I saw our future. I saw how she was gonna change my life and vice versa. Like, I just knew, man.
So from the beginning, I knew that there was something different. I knew that I had never experienced what I was feeling when I met her. And one of the most indicative things is literally 3 weeks into our dating, we went on a trip to Busan. And it was literally, I think we were on the phone late at night one day. We just happened to buy tickets by
It was spontaneous.
Yeah.
It was spontaneous. She bought the train tickets, I bought the hotel, and when we got off the phone, she said, I have never done this with anybody. Like, the type of person she is, she won't go out on no trip, stay in a hotel with a perfect stranger.
Yeah.
Like, that was, to me, I was cool. I'm more spontaneous and more like, yeah, I go with the flow. But she's more calculated in her decisions, and so she's like, wait, what?
At that point, I led with my heart instead of my mind. Mm-hmm. And something about it was just like, just go, just jump in, just dive in, and whatever happens, happens. And mind you, I was preparing to leave Korea. You know, I had already been in Korea for 5 years, and we met literally 4 months before I was set to move back to the United States. One, it being time. Two, the feeling that I had, it was just different. I just dove in, and I've never dove in like that, and I gave it a chance. And as she said, yeah, I was having doubts because it was my own internal conflict. I had this image of what marriage for me was gonna be like, who I was gonna spend my life with, and she just destroyed that entire perfect image. When I truly knew that you were my person, it was seeing how much you were changing. You modified to accommodate.
I didn't change for you per se. I was making modifications in ways where I made sure that she felt uplifted, and I made sure that she felt seen and heard. And it just so happened it was the best changes I could have made for myself. My approaches are much softer. My responses are much, softer and considerate, And thoughtful, yeah.
Are you thinking about marriage and children?
Yes.
Yes to what?
Yes to both, man.
You didn't even ask me. You didn't ask me to be your girlfriend.
I didn't ask her to be my girlfriend. I asked her to marry me. like what? A month in?
No, yeah, about
a month in. I was like, will you marry me? And she said, yeah.
But obviously, we're not married
yet.
So the reason why we're not married yet, it's just money. Comes down to money. Weddings are expensive. We're just trying to first be financially free in order to secure generational wealth for our kids. We don't want to start off struggling.
Right, and what we're doing right now is working for us. For me, I want to secure assets. Right now, I want to be financially stable, not just have a good job. We have children. I want them to have a house. I want them to have multiple houses. I want them to have cash flow. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're working on right now.
We also want the freedom to be able to homeschool our kids too.
Yeah. I think I'm the one with baby fever right now. I'm really the one. I think I speak about it more so than she does right now. I knew that that's something that she planned and she wanted for herself, and I didn't always see that for myself. I think I've said this before. I would love to carry the first one, just so I can be considerate and mindful of how she's gonna feel. I don't know what I'm asking for right now, but I stand by it. I really do want to carry And I'm okay if I don't carry either. If she just says, hey, I want to carry ours, and I'm like, okay, cool. We got plans, man. We got plans.
Yeah. Have you always been interested in the same sex?
I've always been attracted to women since like pre-K or since kindergarten, that time. I love women. I love their femininity. I think that I display some parts of femininity, but I love everything that I'm not, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I love the gestures. I love the softness and nurture part of women. I love their bodies. It's physical for me also. So I don't know. I think you're the opposite.
I haven't always been interested in things. Even to today, it's not even like, ooh, I like women. Ooh, it's because I'm with a woman. Like it's not like that. Mm-hmm. She's the first woman I've ever been with, and obviously, like it's gonna be it for me. Like that's it. And so after, like, if anything were to happen after the fact, I'm not closed off to the idea of you know dating women. It really just depends on who they are.
Yeah.
You know, and so I just happened to find the person that I needed in a woman.
I feel like sexuality is very fluid. If you explore who you are and what you like, you will be very surprised on the love you do find if you take off those confines. Let love come find you.
I think this is gonna be the last question. So we had somebody reach out and they said, I'm not ready to live in my truth. Do you have any advice?
It's a process. Give yourself grace. If you're not ready to live in your truth, you're just not ready. You met me 4 years ago or 5 years ago, I was not living in my truth. I was tipping in and out. That perfect timing is so sweet. It will happen when it happens. I would say start a day at a time. That's what you do every single day that will lead to the big result. So today, right now, how can you live in your truth? How can you practice living in your truth? And then it will get easier and easier.
For me, I strive to live my life mask free. And what that means is when I walk out of my house, I don't feel like I have to hide any part of who I am, right? Whether it's, you know, how I look or who I'm with or anything like that. And so me personally, I got tired. I was living my life like that for so long, and it's so exhausting to carry that weight on your shoulders, worrying about other people's thoughts about you and how they're gonna react to you and all this other stuff. I'm not perfect. I still struggle with that. Ultimately, I want to feel like I can walk in this world as free as possible. I can love who I want without worry and shame. I can be who I want. I can dress how I want. I can talk how I want without worrying about what implications are going to be coming my way. Honestly, as she said, it really is taking it a day at a time.
When I'm with her and we're in public and we get in our own world, you will know it because we don't see nothing, okay? But to the person who asked us this question, or people who may still have this question, like, how do you live in your truth? Cultivate that environment around you. We had to, remember I said I had to get away from family members and get away from people. I left and I created my own family. I created people who loved me for me.
You don't realize how inspiring and how life-changing it can be for someone else to see you present to the world all of you.
All of what makes you unique.
Yeah. We're so blessed to be in a position where we can show the world how we're presenting to the world. And I know it's gonna continue to change as time goes on.
Yeah, you're gonna see us change. You're gonna see us evolve. We're forever evolving. Yes. I think people watching us and like, oh, how can I find my person? It's not about that.
You gotta
your person gonna find you, or you gonna find your person. That's not primary. Primary is, oh, I wanna love myself the way that they love themselves. Mm-hmm. Right. I wanna love myself the way they love each other. That's primary.
Yeah.
And everything else will follow. She found me and I found her because we both did the inner work. We started it, you know.
We're still
on that journey.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it or if we moved you in any type of way, please don't hesitate to comment, like, and subscribe.
And share.
Yes, share these videos. We appreciate all the love and support. We appreciate all the DMs. And we'll see y'all next video.